Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Puan Hanum Buntari. I'm from class 9C with study number 23. In this video, I'm going to tell you an interesting story. The title of the story is The Tortoise and the Hare. Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, there lived a hare and a tortoise. The hare was famous for his incredible speed. He often bragged to the other animals, saying, "No one can ever beat me in a race." Whenever he ran, the dust flew behind him, leaving the others amazed. On the other hand, the tortoise was known for being very slow. Every step he took was calm and steady, and it always took him a long time to get anywhere. But unlike the hare, the tortoise was calm, patient, and never gave up, even though he was often laughed at by the boastful hare. One day, the hare challenged the tortoise to a race. The animals in the forest laughed loudly. How could the tortoise possibly win against the hare, they thought. Surprisingly, the tortoise accepted the challenge with confidence. "All right, let's prove it," he said calmly. The race began. The hare was chased off with lightning speed, leaving the tortoise far behind. Every now and then, the hare turned his head and teased, "Hey, tortoise, you're still crawling back there?" Feeling overconfident, the hare decided to stop under a big shady tree. "The tortoise is so slow, I might take a nap as well," he thought. Soon, he fell into a deep sleep. Meanwhile, the tortoise kept moving forward, slow and steady, never stopping. Step by step, he finally approached the finish line. By the time the hare woke up and he ran as fast as he could. But it's too late. The tortoise reached the finish line first, and all the animals cheered in surprise. The hare was deeply embraced. He could not believe that he had been defeated by such a slow creature. Determined to prove himself, he challenged the tortoise to another race. This time, he promised not to repeat his mistake. From the very start, the hare ran at full speed and did not stop once. But however, the tortoise had already learned something. Instead of using the same path, he chose a shorter, straighter trail and kept moving with full concentration. By the time the hare was reached the finish line, the tortoise was already waiting there. The hare was shocked. He realized that speed alone was not enough, but strategy, patience, and determination were just as important. From that day on, the hare no longer mocked the tortoise. Instead, they became good friends. The hare learned to respect the tortoise's perseverance, and the tortoise appreciated the hare's speed. They often raced together, not to prove who was the best, but to remind that in life it is not always the fastest who wins, but the one who never gives up and runs the race wisely. And that's the end of the story. What do you think about it? It's a pretty cool story, right? Anyway, thank you for watching until the end. Bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.